So I'm actually just realizing I had a dream this morning when I went back to sleep after Chris Brown was serenading me in my ears, basically sending messages of my exes to me because that's all that was. Anyways, the dream was about me. In the dream, I found out I had a twin, but my twin lived next door. So weird. Anyway, since me and my twin we're not identical, right? So I did not know growing up the little girl was my twin. So when we got older and I found out she was my twin, the girl started getting weird and started like trying to prevent me from learning stuff about our birth. So I'm like doing stuff to figure out who I am, and she's just like always fucking there. So like I can't do what I need to do to figure out what's going on or whatever. So I ended up basically going because in the dream as well I was in foster care. So I went to my previous foster family and tried to get information, and the lady who I was with apparently was a white lady, and she was just like really closed off to wanting to give me the information. She was like really upset about it, crying and stuff. And I'm like, what is your problem? Like, just give me the dang information. And eventually she was like, well, this is what your name was when you came. This is the nickname that you had when you came. Like, this is what it means, and this, that, and the third. I got a whole bunch of information. Clearly, I don't remember any of it. And sure enough, sure as grease is greasy, my sister was right there to try to infiltrate to figure out what I found out, to figure out how I was going to use it. It's just craziness. But anyway, um, something that's been in my mind for the last couple of days is when I was a child, I distinctly remember my stepfather being arrested for trying to cash a bad check. His name was David, and his last initial is H, right? And the person that the check's name came in was also DH, right? Of some kind, some variation of that name. And he took the check and tried to cash it and got arrested literally on the spot. Like he tried to leave wherever he tried to cash it from, and I guess they had called the cops and he got arrested. My family always acts like I'm a crazy person and I don't remember this. Like, no, that never happened. Or yeah, he got a check, but he never tried to cash it away. And I'm like, I remember him being on the hood of the car. I remember him having been arrested and being outside the window of my, like where I was sitting. I remember. And they were just like, no, that's not what happened. Now, granted, I could have been like 4 or 5 years old, so my memory could be hazy about the inner workings of what happened. But I know for a fact this man was detained and questioned for having done some illegal shit. So I am confused as to how he made it up in the ranks, senior chief, and all this stuff like that. And everybody walking around acting like he's fucking white and pure as the driven snow. But this nigga is a demon. Like, straight up. I've never met a more demonic person than him and my mother. Like, I know people who do shit, don't get me wrong, but these two people, Jesus.